Okay, so you're welcome to this. This is the kickoff call for the 48 weeks mentorship. Godwin, Benjamin, and Michelle's audio is not live yet. Please help me help them to activate their audio. Coach Media, help me help them to activate. I think Benjamin is off. All right. Okay, remaining Mitchell, they need to activate their audio. All right, so the next 48 weeks is going to be explosive. Like, it's going to be completely explosive. And what I want to do with you tonight is to walk you through the entire framework, the entire process, the entire program that you and I, that we'll be doing for the next 48 weeks, and what you'll be doing, what exactly, what are your expectations and everything. All right. I also wanted to set your expectations right. I also wanted to make sure you have the right mindset, okay? Because, like I said, this next 48 weeks is going to be explosive, all right? It's going to be explosive. What I intend to do is to literally give you everything that you need to make your first million and do it multiple times over, all right? Because usually the hardest thing to do as an affiliate marketer is to make your first million. Yeah, I know I should say something like make your first 100,000 naira, make your first 50K. All right. That one is easy because you can do that in no distant time. But the hardest thing, trust me, to do is to make your first million and let it hit your account. Now I'll tell you why it's very hard. It's hard because you have needs. As you're making the money, you want to quickly pull it out and attend to other things that are pressing in the moment. And it's normal for everybody. But for you to be able to discipline yourself to not withdraw that money up until it gets to a million is where the difficulty lies. I'm going to show you how to do that and still have enough money to take care of yourself. If all you're depending on is your affiliate marketing business, I will show you how you can still make enough money to take care of yourself and still be able to leave that money to just grow like a tree until you're ready to pull it out. And by the way, that is one of the criteria for being on this mentorship. You are to commit to not withdrawing the money for the next 48 weeks. No, not for the next 48 weeks, until it gets to a million naira. You are to commit not to withdraw the money until it gets to a million naira. All right. If you're willing to do that, type I am willing. I am willing. If you're willing to commit to the next 48 weeks, commit to the next, to commit to just watching your money grow up onto a million before you pull it out, type I am willing. I am willing something, I am willing. I think I take covered a couple of I am willing. Who else is willing? Okay. Technocam on 12 is willing. Okay. Kasarachi is willing. Best is willing. Awesome. Now, let me tell you the reality. Many of you said you're willing. Many of you won't. That's the truth. Just as many of you who joined the 10-day challenge did not finish. Many of you did not finish. You didn't even start. How much more finish? And that's just the reality of humanity, of humans. We like the idea of starting something new, but we never follow it through to the end. All right. And the truth is, we could try and give you all the tools and resources and motivation and everything that you need to succeed. It boils down to just one thing. If you do not bring yourself to apply, if you do not bring yourself to do the work, guess what? Excuse me, it will never happen. It will never happen. No magic on earth can be done for the person who's not willing to take a step. All right. And that's why tonight, as you're watching me right now, whether on replay or live, I want you to make up your mind that this year won't be just about any other year. Like this year, you will commit to your goals, you commit to finishing and not just starting. Because we have a lot of people in the world right now who like the idea of starting stuff, but they never commit to it, they never finish it. And you see, one of the things that has helped me to gain a massive edge, all right, over every other person is consistency. Somebody type consistency in the chat. Somebody type consistency in the chat. One of the things that has given me an edge is the fact that I have been consistent for the past 12 months talking about one thing: affiliate marketing, high income skills. It started out as affiliate marketing. Now it has metamorphosed, it has grown into high income skills. Why? Because I have made more money from the skills I have acquired than from actually selling individual courses. And many of you can attest to that. And I keep saying that I have made more money. And I want you to acquire those skills. I want you to be equipped, all right, to be able to build funnels, to be able to run ads, to be able to do ad videos that convert, to be able to do webinars that people will say, please take my money, to be able to run marketing campaigns that convert. To I've been on my laptop since morning and I've not even really let consider my eyes are red. My eyes are always red, by the way. Because I'll be working on an email sequence that allows me to follow up on anyone who goes through my funnel for the next 100 days. And it's very difficult. I won't lie. It's not a small job, but it's worth it because once I do the work once, guess what? It will continue to produce results for me over and over again. I had just made about a couple of sales before I came on this call. I had to wait to come my new phone. Yay. All right. So I just made a couple of sales before I came on this. I made a couple of calls before I came on this call. Sales calls. People who saw they were googling on how to make money online. I don't know, whether on YouTube or Google, and so somehow they found my video, clicked on it, they signed up, and I called them immediately. Hey, my name is David, blah blah blah, and Ekiti. Where the other person is in Kaduna. I don't even know what that person is. It was just a one-time video. Question is, why are you not making such videos? Ogalumide, you've made money already. Why are you not making such kind of videos? Why? So all these things are things we're looking at. All right, you hit your first sale, your second first sale, your 100,000 second. You are going to show you how to document it. All right, how to use even your phone. You can use it to do screen recording. You don't need a laptop. You don't need Camtasia. Ogalu Media is waiting for Camtasia. You do not need Camtasia. If you have a good phone, you can do screen recording and tell people how you did it and put it out there. And you start getting organic traffic for free, even while you're sleeping. All right, so in the next 48 weeks, we are going to be looking in depth into all those skills that make you a high income earner. I repeat, all those skills that consider all the skills that makes you a high income earner. We're looking at them in depth. All right, we'll be starting from the very foundation, which is optimizing your profile for lead generation. Somebody said, I don't have a good phone. Go and look for a good phone. If you are here and you're here to give excuses, I will kick you out. I kid you not. If your job is to give excuses, anytime you see an opportunity, anytime you see something that can help you grow, the next thing that comes into your mind is an objection of your current situation, I will kick you out. Period. I'll kick you out. See, you have to come to a point where you see something that will help you better your life. And the next question you're asking yourself is, how can I access it? How can I get access to it? What do I need to do? I want to buy a car this year, one of my goals. And I asked myself, how can I buy the car I want to drive this year? And he said, I don't have the money to buy a car. So no, I will not try aspire towards it. That's a closed mindset. That's a limited mindset. All right. So you need to get off that. If I don't have it, there's nowhere else I can get it. You need to get off that mindset. You don't have a good phone. Find a way to get a new phone. There's no excuse. Phone that won't cheaper now with 50K. Just make your first 4 sales. If you're an affiliated NG, that's it. That's it. You make your first 4 sales and you'll be able to buy phone worth 50,000 plus. How difficult is that? The last phone I used before I lost my phone on Friday, I bought it for 59 plus. So then an Infinix Hot 9. I used it for, it was been a year by March. That's what I was using. Before that phone, I was using an Infinix Hot 5. I used it since 2017, December 25th, up until last year. I bought that one. The phone before that one, it was an Infinix. See, well, guess what? Do you know how much I made with those phones? Those phones, do you know how much I made with them? If I tell you how much I made with those phones, you'll be blown away. Like the phone that I bought for tonight, I made over 18 million with it. 18 million with it. 18 million. You have how much did you buy your phone? You probably bought it some outrageous amount. All right. You probably bought some outrageous amount. How much have you made with it? So it's not about whether your phone is good or not. It is what are you willing to do with it, how resourceful you are. And sincerely, if you're not willing to be resourceful this year, then you're not supposed to be on this coaching call. If you're not going to be resourceful this year, you just want to be lazy and let also be carrying like a corpse. You know, someone who's dead. You try to carry the person, but the person refuses to move. If you are that kind of person, mentally, spiritually, physically, or otherwise, or God, let it be the last time you see my face. Just jump off. I'm not kidding you. You can see my eyes are red. I do not intend to work with lazy people. I don't intend to work with people who are not willing to apply themselves. I do not intend to work with people who give excuses. And so why didn't you watch the video? I did not have data. And you see, my phone was bad. And you see, I was working from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Who gives a fuck? See, let me tell you, nobody really cares about your excuses. Nobody really cares about your. I suffer. I tried for me. Yes, it's part of the whole story. Hey, yeah. But after you trekked, what then did you achieve? That's what we want to know. That is what we want to know. After you did all those, what did you now achieve now? That's what we want to know. And that is the focus. So I want you to wear that mindset that, see, this is a no excuse zone. If you are the kind of person who will give excuse for every single thing, please pack your bag and baggage and go and be saying, I don't know anybody. I don't know how to do video. I don't know how to do that. My phone is bad. Do it bad. 2017, I started doing live videos on Facebook and Instagram. My phone was so bad, I could not even see my face. I was still doing it. Nobody will watch. I will go and do it. Some of you wake up tomorrow and you're saying, I haven't made any money. I haven't made any money. What have you done? You don't sow the seeds. Some of us were enjoying the fruit of our labor many years ago when you should trek on the streets and people are telling us no. Come for call, you will not come. Some of you got this at the platform of God. Some of you paid through your nose. Some of you had to pay, like someone like Asarachi came in last minute. You got it for free. You don't value it because you just feel, I already paid 20,500, so I'm already here. So see, some other affiliate programs where you pay to sign up, you still pay for mentorship. I'm serious. Because you will make money. You will make money. So why am I responsible for your success? If you're going to be successful eventually, if you apply yourself, it's only logical for me to be willing to do this because I want to help you. I want to help you. I want you to get results. And because it's the right thing to do. There's no point making money if others cannot make money as well from what you are doing. If your result is not replicable, if people cannot apply what you do, then what's the point? Then it means you are a fraud. If you cannot teach people what you've done and they can go and do it, then you are a fraud. You probably scammed people. Right now, I know that that's a one-man army, like athletes. And athletes, like, how do you start telling Usain Bolt to teach you how to start running 100 and 400 meter relay race until you can become world best in the next? How? Those kind of people, even if they tell you what they did, you can't do it because it is out of this world. Like, it is not what the normal human being would do. But yet they did it, and they did it consistently for years. And look at where they are today. The guy is retired, making money by, it's insane. All you have to do is to commit the next 48 weeks, applying yourself, then whatever you're told to do, you do it, and it becomes a problem because already you are riddled by all the challenges in your life. Your boyfriend just cheated you, your girlfriend is about to leave you, you are confused on all sides. No, now just dedicate. See, whatever it is, I am going to commit this next 48 weeks of my life to learning, to growing, to becoming a better person. I want to see my life transform. If it can happen to David Ayome, who was courting with 7 guys back in 2020, 2021, who was literally looking for 10,000 naira to travel back in 2020, who had just 1,123 naira in his bank balance as of January 1st, 2021, and now he has over 18.4 million. You don't tell anybody because someone do for me in my house. It can happen to you as well. It can happen to you as well. You guys, you love the idea of success, but you're not willing to pay the price. There's a price to be paid, and it's not for it. Success is not cheap. It's not for people who are not for part timers, not for people who do it today and don't do it tomorrow. For people who are dogged, who are serious, who they are always in the trenches, getting their hands dirty. It's that kind of people that get results done. And those are the kind of people I want to produce in the next 48 weeks. If you're that person, type it is me. If you're that person, type it is me. I am the person you're talking about, David. It is me. It is me. All right. Type it is me. If you're that person that I'm talking about, it is me. Awesome. 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 All right. Having said that, so like I said, the first thing we're going to be talking about is how do you optimize your profile for lead generation? When people go to your profile, what do they see? What do they see? How do they perceive you? All right. Many of you, the moment you join affiliate marketing, you just start posting flyers of your, excuse me, start posting flyers of your whatever affiliate marketing program you belong to. Start posting it back and forth. Start posting their videos. Whereas you fail to realize that that is not the way to go. You brand yourself first around 4 P's. Number one, the people you follow, the places you love to go to, the products that you love, and of course, your passions. The people you follow, like the celebrities, the the people who have made it already, people who you aspire towards, your models, the role models, all right? The places you love to go to, the journeys you love to make, like the the trips you like to make, the places you love to visit in your lifetime. For example, for me, it's Maldives. I always wanted to go to Maldives, the Bahamas, Miami. All right. Talk about your passions. Talk about the product you love. But most of you start branding yourself around. No, that's not how to go about it. So one of the things we'll be addressing headlong in the first week is what's the word? Sorry, I have to take this call quickly. Just 1 second. So I'm back now. I'm back. I have to take that call. That's one of the guys I told you that just randomly signed up on one of my videos on YouTube. And I mean, I called him. Okay, how far? You never activate your account. Now let's go. And now he has sent the money, and he said he wants me to confirm it. So my point. So I was saying that um, one of the things we'll be addressing in the first week is branding yourself, optimizing your profile for lead generation. I want you to write that down. Optimizing your profile for lead generation. How do you optimize your profile for lead generation? How do you attract only the kind of people you want to be speaking to? how do you attract only the kind of people you want to be speaking to? For many of us, when we get started, we run after Tom, Dick, and Harry, provided the person has a phone and the person is online, or the person mistakenly now enters our phone contact. Ah, that person is in trouble. We will hunt that person until the person joins. I didn't know I wasn't wearing my mic. Thanks to give it a better production. We'll hunt that person down till the person joins. Now, that is not what we're talking about. We're talking about professionals positioning yourself as a professional. That when people see you, all right, Mercy, I said, people you follow, places you want to go to, products you love, and passions you have. All right, people you follow, places you want to go to, products you love, and passions you have. We'll go into all these details in the course of this mentorship. I'm going to be showing you all of these things. All right, break it down into bits and pieces. Now, how do you optimize your profile so that you only be speaking to people that matter, people who may not have the capacity to pay you for your service or even join what you do, but they are interested, they are coming to you, you're not running after them. I remember when I was in network marketing, this guy keeps calling back. Sorry. Hello, Francis. All right, I'll check my WhatsApp. I'll check. All right. Yeah. When I was in network marketing, yeah, I remember then we used to go on the streets to share flyers because okay, I sent it. We were looking for people. We're looking for people to come join our opportunity. Hello, Ebube, welcome. You're late. All right. This call has been on since 8, but it's recorded, so you get the recording. But please, let's endeavor to always be on time because of we can ask questions and participate. So when I was in network marketing, we used to go out to share flyers and get people. And it wasn't sexy. It was dry. It was hard. It was tough because people were literally running away from us. All right, because we're running after them. When you run after something, guess what happens? It runs away from you. If you run after money, money will run away from you. But if you position yourself as somebody of value, somebody of substance, guess what will happen? It will gravitate towards you like a steel to a magnet, like an iron to a magnet. And that is what we were talking about when we say optimizing your profile for lead generation. Now, I'm just going to give introduction to all of this. We'll not go in depth. All right, we'll start proper classes. All right, but tonight is just an introduction. So that's the first thing we'll talk about. How do you optimize your profile for lead generation? So when people come to you, they are ready to, it's only the people that you want to work with. So when people go to you, there's a link that they can click. All right, and that takes them to your link tree where you have different links of all the things you do. All right, if I show you my link tree statistics, you'll be blown away. All right, and I use that to monitor what works. People come to me on a daily basis from Instagram, from YouTube, and it takes them through my link tree. Okay, so and of course, whatever you have on your profile is a function of the people you serve. Whatever you have on your profile is a function of the people you serve. The people you serve is your target audience. The people you serve is your target audience. They are the people that you want to help. So there's something called issue problem statements. There's something called issue problem statements. I help so and so do this. I help category of the people achieve this. I help new affiliates start and scale their business fast. I help new affiliates start and scale their business fast. I help network marketers grow their business online. So you need to be able to identify who your target audience is. And of course, we're going to go into the details of all of that. That is your foundation. If you do not know who
your target audience is, then you talk to everybody. And when you talk to everybody, nobody's listening. All right. When you talk to everybody, nobody is listening. For example, I say, everybody stand up. Of course, if this was a physical training, most of you will stand up because I am the guy behind the mic, right? I'm the one standing in front of you. I am in the place of authority. But if I say, Olumide, stand up, I mean, you have no business standing up if your name is not Olumide. And if we have 3 Olumide, they're not wondering which of the Olumide are you calling. You're not going to a little bit specific. The one with a very broad smile, a bit skinny, all right? Somebody who, that has the power to command people to say, those kind of stuff. So you need to be able to, the idea of identify your target audience is so that you don't speak to everybody. I know you're not scared, I'm just saying. You don't speak to everybody so that your message doesn't get watered down. So that your message can resonate with the right audience. So that when you're creating content becomes easier, because all you're speaking to is to the people you want to serve. You're not trying to create content for the whole world, for everybody, but you're just only the people you serve. And guess what will happen? Before long, you will create an army of loyal raving fans who only resonate with your message. You will create an army of loyal raving fans who love and like what you post. Now, this is not about content creation, but it is part of the whole process. You cannot call yourself a professional, an affiliate marketer, whatever it is you do, without a face. Because the first thing people will check when they are doing their finding is to check if you have an active presence and if what you say corroborates with whatever it is that they found about you. So the first thing we're looking at is, how do you optimize your profile? How do you create your customer avatar? How do you create your target audience that streamlines your work, makes it easier for you to create content, to post, to run ads, and every other thing if you look at most of my ad videos, they are very streamlined. I speak to a specific audience with a specific problem. If you are a student and you're always calling home for money, this is for you. If you're a married man and you are always maybe commissioned every month at the end of the specific issues. So your job is to help people with specific issues. What are these issues? We're going to go into all of that. I'm going to give you an assignment. Of course, you do your assignments, you revert back to me and all of that. All right, then after that, we'll now look at what are the daily activities that you should be doing that bring about the results you seek. Now, in the meantime, while you are learning, there's need for you to start getting some results. And there are certain things, scripts, activities that will be given to you that can bring about the result, that can start moving the money needle. All right. And we'll look into all of this step by step. How do you FAM, find ad message? How do you find engage message? How do you ATQ, ask the question? How do you follow up? Organically, we're not even started running ads yet. Some of you might start building your own funnels in no time, but we'll go into all of that. Building of funnels, how to clone a funnel. And if in case you don't know yet, you're old enough to have your own website. You're old enough to have ebubechuku.aja.com. You're old enough to have godwinbenjamin.com. You're old enough to have mercyaffiliates.com, unakasarachi.com. You are old enough to have something like that. So start thinking, what would my domain name look like? All right. And of course, we'll go further into monetizing your skills. Like I said, I have made more money from selling these skills, consultation, services in terms of running ads, building funnels, trainings, than from selling courses. I have made more money from trainings, from building funnels than from selling courses. And I want you guys to tap into that, because that's the only way you'll be able to leave your money there without spending it. It gets to $1 million, all right? So that you can have something else to fall back on if this is your mainstay. Otherwise, why do you think that this is all I do now? This is all I do. Like this is I'm in my bed right now. All right. This is what I do. And I do it from home. I do it from home. No pressure. No pressure. Nobody. I don't have to worry. Okay, I'll have to go on. You have to call my boss. There's nothing like that. There's nothing. And thank God there's no day that goes by without me making money, no matter how small it is. The least I could do 4K, sometimes 8K, 12K, 120K in a day. My salary, highest salary I've ever earned was 100,000 naira. And this is my life, 100,000. I think there's a day I did that 5 times. No, I did that 10 times one day. The day I did 1 million one day. I'm not kidding you guys. There's a day I did 1.5 million one day. One day. My entire salary in 1 year, one day. So what we're talking about? It's possible. It's possible, but we have to lay the foundation first. Build on top of it. If you go to my Instagram page, you see over 1,100 and something posts. Maybe today. I don't even delete some things because some of them are irrelevant. I've been building for a long time. And I'll keep building and building and building and building. And I want you guys to have that foundation. All right. So we're looking at how do you get clients. I was to speak to a client from the US today who wants me to be the funnel for her. But when she was ready, I was doing something else. When she was ready, I wasn't. When I was ready, she wasn't ready. When she was not ready, I was doing something. So we missed it. Have to reschedule for another time. This is somebody. This is a doctor. This is a woman who is being a doctor for over 30 years. But I was able to sell my skill to her, and she wants me to be the funnel. I'm going to channel nothing less than $1,000 for that. $1,000. That's 500K. Besides just selling courses. So we'll look at how to get clients both on LinkedIn, on of course, on Instagram, on Facebook. Then how do you build a funnel? I talked about that already. Okay. Now, this is not going to be an everyday thing. We're going to just have weeks. But what I'll do is for every assignment, for every task you have, I'm going to make a video of it using my phone and drop it in the group. So please ensure you check the group every day. Don't worry about it. I said FAM, F-A-M, find, add, message. We'll go into all those details. So what I will do is for every day, I will make a video, short videos. All right. Short videos using my phone, showing you what to do. All right. Then you are to go and do it. And revert. If you have any questions, something that you wasn't clear to you, you come back and drop it in the group. All right. You come back and drop it in the group. All those terminologies will be explained in detail. So make sure you always check the group for the information. It will be probably early in the morning. Early in the morning, so that you have enough time to go and do it. Again, this is a doing mentorship. It's not a learning and going to sleep mentorship. If you are here to learn and go and sleep, Pico, pack your bag and go and be doing what you've been doing. As a matter of fact, I think the 100 was too much. My coffee is already cold. If you're in the business of learning and doing nothing, Biko, just kindly exit. It's okay. Like, I know, yeah, there's this thing when you have so many people in a group, but ultimately, man, it's not about the crowd. It's about the people who are willing to make this work for them. And I'm willing to invest my time and everything with those people. All right. So please ensure you check the group and watch the video. There'll be audio, there'll be video. You can go check it out. Watch, implement. Do not wait to be told. Go ahead and implement. It's going to help you a great deal. All right. I'll be making references to the platform. Some of you here on affiliated NG, most of you are affiliated NG, some of you are Lenoflix. And the challenge is always when I say, okay, go watch so and so video, so those who are not on Netflix may not be able to watch it. All right. But whatever it is, when we get to that bridge, we'll cross it. But just in case you're not on Netflix, I don't know, whatever money you're making, Netflix is what made me. I always say that much of what I am today, Netflix gave me that edge. All right. Their courses are awesome. The courses are thorough. All right. They are in depth. So in case you want to plug into that, I mean, as you're making money, please reserve some for that. I am on Netflix, I'm on Affiliated NG, and I make money from both. I kid you not. Olumide bears me witness. He's on everything. All right. See, the thing is, once you get skilled, it's easier to navigate all these platforms easily. But if you're just starting, you can stick with one, grow yourself to a point where you know, yes, you can sell anything effectively, online, then no problem. But if you're just starting, you can stick with one and grow. The only reason why I mentioned it was because for the need to make references to certain courses. Exactly, corporate gigs. Netflix is not for you to come and be selling courses alone. Netflix is for you to come and chill with the big boys. That's why most of you who came in, all right. Like for example, like Ebu now, I didn't even sell Lenovo. I didn't sell Affiliated Energy. I sold Lenovo to her, and she's here. She's here because there's onions, there's meat there. I'm not saying Affiliated Energy does not have meat, but I'm saying Lenovo is thorough. The courses, the trainings there are really, really in depth. Okay. So that being said, I said 45 minutes. I've not spent all the 45 because we started around 8:10. So I'm going to give you the next few minutes for questions before we call it a night. Any questions? Anything that's not clear to you? If you like to talk, just raise your hand. Like if you'd like to do a video, like your voice to be heard, I can unmute you. You can raise your hand or you can just signify. Okay. Yes, Coach Media, that's true. Like I still go back to watch those videos myself. I still do. So if you have anything to say, any question, anything that's not clear to you, please, what do we stand for? What do they stand for at Mercy? I don't understand what what do they stand for at Mercy? I think he means the P's. Oh, okay. Or we get into it. I said there are 4 P's, all right, 4 P's of interest that you should walk around in building your profile. This is not, I'm not started teaching. I'm just giving you tips, things that we'll be talking about. So don't worry, you get all of them. I have all of them. I have all of them ready. I said 4 P's: places you love to go, people you love, people you follow, products you love, and of course, passions you have. For me, passions would be music, would be personal development, would be books. Okay, that passions I have. I love to read. Places I love to go would be Maldives, Dubai, Bahamas, Miami. Okay, products I love would be maybe Gucci. All right, but I'm not an overly Gucci person. I just love their designs, and I have a Gucci sneak here. Then for people I follow, Ty Lopez, Billy Jean is marketing, Eric Warren, yeah. So you could just walk around those things then. But like I said, we'll go deeper into this when we start. And so we'll be having trainings. We'll be having trainings once a week. All right. We'll be having trainings like this once a week, probably weekends. And some of the trainings will be stretched, like the trainings will be stretched. So we could have morning, sometimes we could have evenings, depending on, but I'll let you guys know in advance so that we'll prepare. All right, but for tonight, it's just an introductory call, kickoff call, so we know what exactly we're expecting. I'll be dropping the tasks. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. I see we've already done some our assignments. Well done. I was telling some of the tasks in the chat box and what you're expected to do. All right. But as regards your your avatar, everything, we'll do a proper training before we now go into what was the word? Going to the tasks. So there'll be tasks every day given to you, but the trainings will be once a week. All right. And I said, remember, you're not supposed to enjoy your account, your money until it hits 1 million, but you'll be doing a screenshot every day on, and we'll show you what to say about it. All right. Any questions? Anything that is not clear to you before we go tonight? Anything that is not clear before we go? Anything that is not clear, you want to verify? Okay, so if there are no questions, Coach Olumide, do you have anything you want to say? All right, then. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. This is going to be your best year yet. I have no doubt about it. I have no doubt about it. If only you would commit to the task, to showing up every time, there's no way you will not succeed. All right. There's this scripture that says, if you obey and serve me, you will spend your days in prosperity and your years in pleasure. I think it's in Proverbs. All right. It's the same thing I'm saying to you. If you would commit to the skills, if you commit to applying them, if you would commit to showing up, if you would commit to doing the assignments, if you commit to just growing yourself one day, every day, I guarantee you that by the end of the first, by the end of the first 12 weeks, all right, you would have moved from, in fact, you'd have relocated, not relocated physically, but mentally, financially, and otherwise. All right, just make sure that you are committed to it. But then again, most people who start things never finish it. Most people who start things never finish it. Your job is to commit to being a finisher and not just a starter. Why? Because there's more money, more success to be enjoyed in finishing things than in starting things. And I believe that you're a legend. I believe that you are committed to finishing and starting things. All right. Okay, guys, thank you so much. And this is the end of the call. More information will be dropped in the group in the following days. All right. Have a good night. Thank you.